The topic of today's sermon is hatred. Hatred cannot be conquered by more hatred. Now, if we think about it, there's so many times when something bad happens to us. Someone hurts us, someone cheats us, or does something really, really bad to us. The first thing we want to do is what? We always scream it out loud. Get justice. Get them back. Get them back. Think about how that feels. The feeling of being cheated, the feeling of being done wrong. How does it feel? It feels bad. It feels so bad that you can't help but want to get them back. And that is the exact same feeling that the people who hurt you felt. They had such a strong feeling that they couldn't fight it. And because they couldn't fight their strong feeling, that's why they hurt you. That's why they cheated. That's why they did bad things. And they will receive the results of their actions. However, if you do the same thing they do, which is fail to fight your own hatred, fail to fight your own anger, then you will be no different than them. And then when one day you will have to go out and hurt someone else because you've created the personality of not being able to fight your own urges. Now, if this happens and you hurt other people, how do you think they will feel?
They'll want to get you
They'll
back.
want to get you back too. So then you're adding more evil and more hatred into the world. That's why the Buddha taught that in order to conquer hatred and conquer violence and conquer evil, it's not by making more evil. It's not by getting justice. It's not by hurting them back. But it's by removing yourself from this evil game. You do evil to me, I do evil to you. No. You do evil to me, I don't do evil back. You don't even have to do good. Just don't do evil. Don't hurt them. Don't make them feel bad. Don't try to get them back. Because if you do, now you are no different than one of them. Imagine if, one day, two people were fighting. One person was hitting the other person was just getting hit. If the police came at that moment, what would happen?
The police would shoot someone?
The police would probably take care of the one who was being more violent, right? But what happens when they're both fighting equally, even though one person started it? When the police come, what do? They'll take care of both. Because there's no difference in the eyes of the police. It doesn't matter who started it. You guys are both being violent. You guys are both being a nuisance to society. So therefore, sometimes the best way to fight is to not fight at all. Is to not be part of this evil game. Because once you join it, it's very hard to leave. And that's why there's so much evil in the world. It's because everyone fights evil with more evil. Hatred with more hatred. Violence with more violence. That's why the cycle never ends. So the only way to free ourselves is to end the cycle with ourselves. Take ourselves out of the cycle so that we don't play this dirty game. And if you don't play the dirty game, you won't get very dirty.